as you can see, it's missing a whole chunk. Huh, wonder if that's messing with balance.
Then just a little bit extra line, just in case we need it. That is what we got from Showtime today.
I messed up. I should have taken this clamp. What's going on, everybody? If you remember in the first video, I said that one of my buddies bought an S2000 and test driving his was the reason why I got the spark lit again for me to finish mine. Well, he's on his way here right now. He just got his car out of being wrapped. So he bought it, it was blue. He had it wrapped white. So this is my first time seeing it since it was wrapped. He's on his way now, so I can't wait to show you guys his car and the reason why I'm finally getting going on this thing. So this is Brian's S2000. It's 2005 AP2. He just got it back from being wrapped white with some purple metallic flake. Probably can't see it on camera. He's got 18-inch Enkai RPF ones, yellow spray painted brake calipers, NVIDIA. Is it the Q300 or the N1? The Q300 catback. He's running BC coilovers. Got some aftermarket upper control arms. Nice Honda steering wheel, some carbon fiber bits. But you can see this is the blue it was before. It's got me itching to get mine out. This is looking so nice and pretty out here. One step at a time. I say we take that thing for a ride though. Let's go. Drive to Mexico. He didn't wait until I started filming, but he just laid down a nice fat burnout here in Mexico. Welcome back to Tuohy's Tuning. Welcome back to the S2000 build. We're gonna do a few things today on the motor, or not the motor, but in the engine bay. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the bottom pulley from the supercharger. So you guys saw the replacement pulley I have that mounts to the supercharger. Now I gotta replace the pulley that mounts to the crank pulley, the OEM crank pulley. So I have that in the mail on the way. So today I'm just gonna get the old one off to prepare for the new one coming. I'm gonna be taking out my AC compressor. Years ago, maybe 4 years ago now, when I put the supercharger kit in, the supercharger kit that I have was never designed to work with an S2000 with AC. Made it work for a few months, and then my compressor actually, not my compressor, my blower melted a hole in one of the AC lines. And so one day I got home, I shut the car off and I got out and all I heard was hissing. So all the fluid was leaking out. So I ripped out all the lines, I ripped out the condenser, and the only thing left is the compressor. I got OEM Honda serpentine belt. These cars came from factory with AC as an option. This is an OEM belt for an S2000 that came with no AC. So I should be able to take the AC compressor out and just replace it with this belt and everything should be good. Another thing that we might do is this motor has about 100,000 miles on it. I don't know the history of it. So while I'm in here and while I'm doing stuff, I think it would be smart of me to replace the water pump. So I got a price for an OEM water pump from Honda. I've ordered it, so that's on its way as well. So maybe today we might take the water pump out, or maybe we'll just take the AC compressor out and leave no belt on. We'll see what happens. This is the water pump right here. So we just gotta 1, 2, 3, get this pulley off, and then we can get to these bolts. The water pump should come right out. It's definitely one of those builds where it's like, well, while I'm in there, while I'm in there for about a year now, and it keeps snowballing. But I think, you know, it's all gonna be worth it, because the goal is to get this thing back, running, driving, reliably making good power, and then that's it. I want to move on to another project. I've been saying for years, I want to build a drift car. I've been saying for years I want to build a track car. This kind of was the track build, but the S2000 are just getting more rare and more rare and more rare that I don't want to put this car in situations where it could get totaled. Obviously, you drive your car every day, it could get totaled, but in terms of drifting or track, this might just be a little autocross car and Sunday driver car, and then I might build something, you know, specifically race oriented. Cameraman behind the camera, Tommy, he's got an E46 and he's been trying to get me to get a BMW shell, like an E36 or an E46 to make into either a drift car or a track car or something. So yeah, I've had this car for 8 years. I've done my thing with it. I love this car. I'll never get rid of this car, but I think it's time to put the car back together and then just move on to something new. I'm never gonna get rid of it, but I'm ready for a new build. You guys have seen some of the jet ski stuff. The jet ski stuff is so fun, but I'm ready for a new, fresh chassis. It's been 8 years with this chassis and no regrets, but I'm just ready for something new. First video, I said I had to replace my upper front ball joints. I lied. It's the front lower ball joints I need to replace, these hard race ones. So these are the OEM, I don't even know what you'd call this, bracket, I guess. So today we might press these into here and then get ready when the coilovers come to install them in the car. But I'm not gonna install them in the car yet. I'm waiting for the coilovers to come in.
So how many of these bolts do you have in here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've already taken one out off camera just to make sure that they would come out because I was nervous. We got 3 bolts out, but we just had, the mail guy came by and Seth just got home and Seth got a package. I believe it's jet ski parts, so we're gonna do a little unboxing video, some jet ski parts. So Seth, if you want to do the honors.
I got some stuff in from Showtime Freestyle. Plenty of jet ski stuff going on. Gonna open this up real quick. All right, so this looks like a primer kit that I ordered for the new to me ski that I got. I'm going to be switching to premix versus the oil injection. Makes the skis run better in my opinion. That way you don't have to worry about filling up your oil and making sure that everything is mixing correctly. You already have premix the way that you want it to be. So this is a kit, just a primer kit. It's basically just the feed line. That way you can tap into your fuel line along with the plunger. I also got some cooling line because Liam recently just did cooling line on one of his skis, so it's probably a good idea that I do the same. This right here, it's kind of hard to see, but here's the gasket, and then there is the block off plate for what you need to block off the oil injection so that you can do premix. And then just a little bit extra line just in case we need it. That is what we got from Showtime today. It takes the premix gas that you have through this line and through your fuel line. This is where it is going to feed into your carburetor, the top part, and this is going to be pulling from your gas tank. So when you go here, it is going to retract back and you're going to be able to squirt gas into your carburetor. That way it can start your motor. Exactly what we want, because the oil injection, it was good back in the day. That's what companies wanted to do. A lot of us are just finding that premix is a lot easier because there's a lot less to worry about as far as oil getting to the motor. You know, that's a completely separate thing, could potentially mess up, and we don't want that.
If your oil pump fails, you're not gonna know until your motor pops.
Exactly. And then now you're doing a motor.
If you premix, you never have to worry about running out of oil.
Exactly. You have to worry about other things, but you'll never have to worry about running out of oil.
Well, I got all the bolts out, so to try to take the crank pulley off. Nice. So there it is. So that's the lower pulley, and as you can see, it's missing a whole chunk. Huh. Wonder if that's messing with balance. Well, it's definitely unevenly worn. You can see that. So I was able to get in contact with one of the guys who was on the team that originally designed that kit back in like the early 2000s, and he's got a few parts left brand new from back then. I've been going back and forth with him on email trying to get one and get some other small little hardware bits as well. I'm going to get looks like a 14 mil, take the tension off the tensioner pulley and take the belt off, serpentine belt. Oh my God, that's not what I wanted to do. Look at the difference between that one and this one. Jeez.
That's a bigger belt.
Oh, is that for the delete?
Yeah, this is the AC delete.
And where's your AC?
All the way at the bottom.
AC compressor. All right, so what do we need to do to get this thing out of here? I'm gonna first,
On this side.
yeah, I'm gonna first by taking this water pump pulley off. Water pump feels fine, but whatever. Got the AC compressor out and a little bracket that goes with it. So the most important part about this job is you take all the hardware that came out, you bring it over here, you put it in the spare Honda Bolt parts box. The amount of times that box has saved me when I've stripped a bolt or had to cut a bolt. Every single car guy should have a box in their garage full of spare bolts, and if you don't, you're not a real car guy. Sorry, it is what it is. So now that we got this out, probably post it on Marketplace because it's an S2000 part and they all have money. They're all worth money rather. But yeah, I'm never gonna use that ever again. We've got a little bit more room in here. Try to take this water pump out because you can see right here, something was definitely leaking. All the sludge, this is all oil. So the only thing I can think of in this area would be the water pump. I'm not gonna do the water pump after looking at it a little bit closer. The water pump looks fine. Cleaned up all that oil. Still not sure where all that oil and sludge was from, but I gave it a good clean. That's something I'll keep an eye on. We're gonna move now over to pressing in these ball joints. I'll show you here on the car where they go. So they're these guys right here. There's 2 bolts and they bolt in. So these I got powder coated to match the control arms. So we'll just pop those out and pop these in once I get my coilovers in. Little setup. So I've got a piece in between this and the ball joint to compensate for the difference here. So hopefully this will sync up before this gets here. So we'll go nice and slow and hope for the best. All right, so I messed up. I should have taken this clamp that I took off that was on the boot. I left it on there. And so now I'm afraid it might be stuck in there. So I'm gonna grab a pick and see if I can get it out. Note to self, I should take this off the next one before I go. All right, so I was able to get the little clip for the boot out, and I hit it one more time with this and got a little bit further in. So I think we're all the way in now. So next thing I gotta do is get this annoying race on. So that's gotta go in there. This is gonna suck, they always do suck. And of course it's cold today, so this is cold. It's been sitting in my garage for months, all winter. So this is really gonna suck. They make a really nice tool where you squeeze, it opens it, goes right in. Me, don't have the tool. And I broke my pick. I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's not seated in all the way correctly. So after lots of fighting and a little bit of sanding, we're able to get both of these seated in nice and better. So now we'll put these back on. And before I install these in the car, I'll probably add a little bit more grease in there, but just for now to keep them clean, I'm gonna put these on. So that's it for today. We got the AC compressor out, we got the belt off, we got these ball joints pressed into these, all ready to go for when the new coilovers come in. Only thing is I might put a little bit more grease in there before I put them in. But other than that, I think we got a lot done today. Granted, it's 30 something degrees outside here in Massachusetts. It was nice out, it was like 60s, and now we're back down in the 30s. So I'm satisfied with what we got done today. I'm tired of being in this cold garage. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much.